Hey guys, so for this project we are going to make a little topper for this little cup here. And so I got this little cup from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut this little spider out with my Cricut. And did I say spider? I mean bee. Oh gosh, I cut the bee out with my Cricut. And I wish I would have made it a little bit smaller, but you know, I didn't feel like doing it over. So we're gonna use that. And so what you would need is a piece of cardboard, and you know, take a pencil, and you're gonna trace the cup. You're gonna trace the bottom of the cup there, and just take your scissors and cut it out. And so you'll have your little circle here, and just cut it a little bit bigger around than your pencil mark, you know. And so you want it to kind of be like that. And so when I made these for my fall tiered tray, I actually used this caulk, and I got this from Dollar Tree. And I just, you know, cut the tip, and I actually used one of these like piping tips and just put it right on there and kind of taped it down, and I was able to just squeeze it out, you know, onto this cardboard. Well, this is old, and so it's really hard right now. So I do have some spackling, and this is from Dollar Tree. I had this for a while, but we're gonna see how this is gonna go. So you're gonna take your spackle, and what I want to do, I see people mix like white paint with it or something to make it a little brighter, but I'm gonna use some yellow just to give it a little color. Not much, but just a little bit. And I want to say I might have to add a little water, I believe, but let me see. So we're gonna mix it up. I might have should have put it in another bowl, on a bowl. Yeah, I probably should have. Oops. Yeah, let me go get something else so I could put this in, okay? Guys, so I got a little bowl here, and put the spackling in there. So I'm gonna take some little bit of water and pour in there, because it's really clumpy. So let's see if that works. I did put the yellow paint in there too, so I might add a little bit more, but I might have put, hopefully I ain't put too much water in there, but I might have. I don't know if I have another one to mix in there, but anyway, I'm gonna mix it really good. I don't know if I put too much water in there, hopefully not, but here, let's put a little bit. Maybe I'll just put just a couple more drops of yellow, and then I'm not gonna put too much more because I don't want to mess it up. Because I think I only have this one little thing of it. Okay, so that mixed up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I have this cup here, and I have a piping bag. And so what I'm gonna do is cut the tip of this piping bag. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my my little piping thing and put it down in there. So I'm gonna take my cup here, and what you want to do is just kind of fold the bag down to fit the cup. So I'm just gonna fold it over like so. gonna start putting the spackling in there. So, like I said, this is my first time doing it this way, but we shall see. Try to get most of it in there. Okay. Okay. All right. So now, before we continue, let's take this little circle here, and I'm just going to use this other piece of cardboard as a base. And so take some, or you could take your hot glue and put a dab of hot glue there so you can kind of glue this down to the cardboard if you want. Or you could take some tape like this and put it on there, because you're going to want it to not move when you start putting your spackling on there. So just take you some tape and just tape it down. Like so. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take this out of the cup. Take it and just kind of, you want to squeeze it so that it goes to the bottom here. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So now what you want to do, get up here, is you want to take it, make sure I got a good hold on it, and just start going around the edge here, like so. And just keep filling it in. But once I go around right here, I forgot to do one thing, y'all. Hold on. To build the height up here, you want to stick something in the middle. And because I can't find anything else, I am going to use this little apple. Let me see if I can cut it in half, maybe. And just use half of it. But I had these little styrofoam balls that I was using to put in the middle. So sorry about that, y'all. This is just styrofoam anyway. So I'm just gonna stick this right here. You want to just get, let me get the other end, stick something there that's going to give it some height so you can you pipe around it and it won't be so flat. So okay, so now just continue around. Some people can do it so pretty, but you know. But you just keep going around. getting up there. So once you go in and fill all it around. Okay, so now I'm gonna just go back around the edges and just make sure I got the edges covered up. Okay, so now we got that. Okay, let me see, let me put a little bit more on this side. Okay, all right, so at this point now, I wish I had some of those cute little straws that stick in there, like the striped ones, that the little decorative straws, but I don't. So I have a cinnamon stick like that I used in my other little toppers here. So what I'm gonna do is just break it in half a little bit, and I'm just gonna stick it down in, and I might, once it dries something, I might go back and paint it, but I'm just gonna stick it. You know what? Hold on, let me use this end. Cut that a little too short. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick it kind of like right here, because once, you know, so it'll dry, and I already have that on there. Okay, so you really want to let this dry like overnight. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and then we'll come back to it and we'll finish it off. I let this dry, well, I thought it was dry, for like a day and a half, and I went in to pick it up, and the edges of it just crumbled. You know, it wasn't dry all the way, and I think I put too much water when I was mixing this spackling. I think I put too much water in it, even though I didn't put but a little bit. I think it was too much. And so if you're needing to put water in it, just literally just put a drop or two. So maybe that, and the combination of putting the paint in there too, just a little bit too much, and I just should have let it. I touched it and I felt that it was still wet, so I should have left it alone, but I didn't. So, you know, it's not a complete fail, because I'm still gonna put it on the tiered tray, but I might go around, and where you can see like the cardboard where the edges came off, I might go through with like white and yellow paint and just kind of touch it up so you can't really see the cardboard, but I just probably won't do nothing to it and just leave it and put it on my tiered tray. But so, like, you know, it's just sitting on top of it. I mean, you could, if you wanted it to be permanent, you could go through with your hot glue and just glue it down, if you wanted to, or just put some tape or tape it down, something like that. But I was gonna do something to this little cinnamon stick, but I think I'm gonna leave it alone. So y'all, this is how it turned out. So I think it's still pretty cute. So I think these are all the crafts that I'm gonna do. So I am going to go put everything on my tiered tray, and I'm gonna show you guys how everything looks. Okay guys, so this is how everything looks on the table. So let me give you a better look of it. So we have the plates here, and I'll show you how Just be happy. And then that plate looks like that. And so what I did was I kept the charger and the placemat that I already had on the table. I just left that on there and put the plates on top of there. And so we have our B glass here. Okay. And so here's the tiered tray. And so I have the book stack down there. Okay. Then I have the little coffee mug, and I glued some well, those little bees on top there. Okay, and I did put sunflowers and a little bit of greenery in there. And so you have the rolling pins. Got the honey rolling pin. You also have the little bee, the beehive right there. Okay. And so we move on around. And we have the gnome sitting on top of that, what is it, an incense warmer. So we have that. And down here we have the little flower pot with the honey stirs in there. And we have a honey pot back there. Some more sunflowers. More sunflowers. So we come around. And here is that cutting board that I made, and I have the little Be Kind sticker on it, and I put a bow on there, and one of those little bees. Okay, so up top we have a little like a little watering can, and I put a little bee sticker on it, and then you got the sunflowers in there and a little bit of greenery. And this is the sign that I got from Hobby Lobby, Be Yourself. And also the little birdhouse down here. Well, the little bee house, birdhouse. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed putting everything together. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.